Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasani Bhagavatam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Tosiaan käännös suomeksi täällä, jos tarvitsee käännöstä.
По-русски переведут по-русски. Переведут по-русски. А? Ну, спросите, ладно. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for your coming. Thank you very much for your desire to sing holy names of Sri Krishna. Thank you very much for your desire to discuss transcendental topics. Thank you for your desire to take Bhagavad Prasad. And now, time of transcendental topic. What time? Lecture need to finish?
Forward, so people can come in. So you sit a little forward.
22.
22.
25.
All Vedic knowledge is giving us the most important truth. And what is this? What most important truth? Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna said about himself in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Matasarvam Prabhu. I am the root or source of all material universes and all spiritual worlds too. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anandya Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. Nobody is equal of him, and nobody is more higher than him. He is cause of all causes, and his transcendental body is eternal. Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. Sat means eternal. Chit means full of knowledge. Krishna knows previous, past, future, and our time. And Ananda means happiness, unlimited happiness. It is Krishna. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, the goal of all Vedic knowledge is truth about myself. As more you know in material world, as less you know, because a lot of details, a lot of cases, a lot of realities. But as more you know transcendental knowledge, as more simple your vision. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Finished. It is difference between material intelligence and knowledge and spiritual intelligence and knowledge. And Lord Shri Krishna is creator of all universes, material universes, and this too. He is father of Lord Brahma. And Brahma is second creator of this universe. Brahma made all planets, all living entities and enemies and insects and birds and fishes and demigods and people and demons, all created by Brahma. Brahma is son of Krishna. Big lotus grown up from the body, transcendental body of the Lord. And when this lotus flower opened, Brahma was inside. Brahma is son of Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Krishna organized all this universe. He gave all rules and regulations to any living entities throughout Vedic knowledge and Vedic culture. And Krishna gave knowledge, Vedic knowledge, to this universe and gave instructions for all kings in all kings or demigods of all planets, and made idea to spread knowledge about Krishna consciousness, spiritual knowledge. We have a lot of material desires in this material universes. Desire to eat, desire to sleep, and some another desire to play football, or volleyball, or swimming, or a lot of painting pictures, a lot of desires, yes. And Srila Prabhupada explained in Bhagavad Gita, material desires is a source of our problems. Because material desires are not if we are following our material desires, our activity is in some has some controversial with desires of Krishna. Material desires, it is another thing than desire of Krishna. There's two big differences. And Srila Prabhupada said, all Vedic knowledge need, and Bhagavad Gita, for example, and Srimad Bhagavatam, for example, need for protection people from their material desires. Very interesting. But if we start to spread this information by radio, TV, internet, a lot of questions we will have. How? My material desire is not very good. And answer is, it is illusion. influence of illusion. Illusion of this material world is very interesting. By the influence of this illusion, people, everybody has a wrong idea. Something which produce problems in our life, sufferings, another thing. In our time, in future, it will problem. But now we have wrong feelings. It is happiness. It is happiness. We are happy now, but in future we have problem. It is idea of illusion. Our unhappiness in future now we feel like happiness. It is illusion. And kings and demigods and sages, Vedic sages, need to protect living entities from this illusion. Don't act like this. Please act according Krishna desires. But I have my own desire. No, it's only illusion. You are eternal spiritual soul. Soul will not die. Soul is eternal. Body is temporary, yes, of course. But you are spiritual soul. You are part and parcel of Krishna. You are teeny part of the Krishna. Eternal part. Sat, eternal. Reincarnation. This is material body like dress, or like house, or like a car. Krishna gave 3 examples. Dress or robe, house or flat, and car. We can change a car, yes, of course, because our maybe life will continue 100 years, in 100 years, but car maybe 20, not more, 30 years. Need to change. And dress, if we have good jeans, but not for 20 years. Yeah, 1 year, 2 years, 5 maybe, okay. And after some change. We are changing our dress, trousers, robes, but we are not changing. And the same situation, spiritual soul. Soul will change bodies. We can change house or flat. It's not a problem. It's not the process of death. No, it's changing of our apartment. We can change house, we can change towns, and even planet. Oh, no. Countries. No problem. We are alive. The same situation, we can change body. We are eternal soul. Part and parcel of Shri Krishna. And Krishna gave us, for all living entities, for all universes, for all spiritual world, a path of religion. How to go back to Godhead. And Srila Prabhupada organized together with spiritual master Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati magazine, and title is Back to Godhead. It is our main idea of our ISKCON movement, Back to Godhead. This material world is place of changing the bodies, one body, another body. Changing planets and other things. Changing families, countries, I don't know, all things, cars, houses. And it is temporary. Inside of this material world, impossible to have eternal life. But in spiritual world, in the world of Krishna, our life will eternal, our body, spiritual, will eternal, and no problems, no troubles, no bad health, no old age, no death at all. And idea And all of us have right to go to spiritual world. Why not? Welcome. Everybody welcome. But we need to follow the desires of Sri Krishna. Because we are parts of Krishna, eternal souls. And our desires inside of our heart, very, very deep desires, the same like desire of Lord Shri Krishna. Because we are his sons, daughters, parts. And finally, after liberation, we will see our desires and desires of Lord Shri Krishna are absolutely the same. But now we can start to follow, even now. And we need to understand this, maybe a little bit theoretically. But the process of purification, process of religious process is very happy. Lord Krishna came to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago in Western Bengali, in Mayapur, in the bank of the Ganges River. And he gave Yuga Dharma, process for ourselves, for our time. Lord Chaitanya quite often instructed us, Harinama, 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 Kevalam, Kalo, Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva. Gajiranyatha. Chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name. No another way, no another way, no another way. To come back to Godhead in this age of Kali. It is a very sweet process. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is mantra, Maha mantra. Manas means mind, and Trayate means purification or liberation. Liberation or purification of the mind. And by this chanting, we will, in the beginning, first step, pacified. Now it's quite sufficient because Ukraine, crisis, inflation, and prices prices are growing up. Yes, pacification first, pacification of the mind will the first step of our chanting. After some happiness. There is a wrong idea. Happiness can come only by some material effects. For example, money, for example, sex, for example, drugs, for example, I don't know, computers, internet. No. Krishna can manifest happiness from our heart directly by the chanting of the holy name. It is art of chanting of holy name. And third, it is pure love for Krishna. Peacefulness, happiness, and after that, pure love. We need it, pure love for Krishna. Sometimes people cannot love. In China during coronavirus, it was very strict limitation, and a lot of families, some months, maybe 1 year, stay together in very small flats, and children and parents together. Okay, no problem, please exchange your love. No problem, but it was so big level of problems, and after finishing of the invitation, a lot of China people came to stay government office for bringing the family. Why? We cannot love. First, peacefulness, second, happiness, and third is possibility to love everybody, not only your husband or wife. It is good plan by the chanting of the holy name. And holy names, and Lord Chaitanya gave us this brilliant way. Absolutely brilliant. It is our program, and we officially spread this information. Can say to anybody, chant Hare Krishna and Srila Prabhupada, in short case, be happy. But in more wide case, be peaceful, be happy, and be full of love. This is our program. And 50 years ago, the main servant of Lord Chaitanya spread this Hare Krishna mantra in any continents, in any countries, in any cities and villages. Who is it? It is Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society of Krishna Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Without internet, without money, without health, without money, without help, without health, without 70 years old, with 40 rupees in pocket, alone in USA, unbelievable. No mobile phones, no internet. 10 years and finished. In all countries, the Harinam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And he wrote more than 50 books. Yeah, see. 50. He wrote these 50 books during 15 years. 15 years. He did not sleep, and every night he wrote and wrote and wrote. Because in the day he is preaching and help his disciples and traveling. Every night he wrote and wrote. And now we are followers of Srila Prabhupada. We have the same process. Back to Godhead, to Lord Krishna, to spiritual world, by the chanting of holy name given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by the practical instruction, our time, 50 years old, 50 years back only. Our time, it is our time. It is very practical, very good, but need have connection with Srila Prabhupada. If we had connection with Guru Parampara, with success, disciplic succession of Vedic knowledge, what we will have symptoms of this contact with Srila Prabhupada or Guru from Guru Parampara will give us three things. First, very big enthusiasm and happiness. Unhappy Vaishnava, it is a little bit strange. Unhappy Vaishnava, what happens? Or poor, owner of $1 million, poor people. No, it's if you have $1 million, you're not so poor. It's impossible. Our contact with Srila Prabhupada and Guru Parampara produced happiness and big enthusiasm. Second, we can do wonderful, very big, very intensive service for Krishna, for Lord Chaitanya, for Srila Prabhupada. Gopal Krishna Prabhu gave me information yesterday. One devotee distributed during one day 4,000 books of Srila Prabhupada. It is quite big. 4,000. Oh, it is quite big. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, possible. This volume of this room is enough for this 4,000 books to calculate one person during one day. Wow, it is unbelievable. Distribute. One day, one person. Good. Or one, my friend, distributed every day 1,000 of 1,000 kgs of bread, prasadam. Bread. Not cakes, it is heavy. Bread, it's quite light. 1,000 kgs every day. Wow. Need to make. And after that distribute. Yeah, very good friend. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. In Kiev, in Ukraine. Oh, Krishna. It is very big service. Very big. One family with some assistants. Krishna. His wife is staying with bed in factory. Bread factory. Baker factory. Because need to check process, because 24 hours permanently this bakers worked. 1,000 kgs every day. Wow. It is, yeah, quite this room. Maybe volume every day. One family. What does it mean? Good contact with Prabhupada and Guru Parampara. And he was in contact, it was a time before internet and mobile phones. He called and writes his spiritual master Mukunda Maharaj to Australia. Krishna Krishna. Okay, one time more. Results of our good contact with Prabhupada and Guru Parampara: enthusiasm and happiness. Second, wonderful service, very big, very intensive. And third, possibility to inspire a lot of people to be in Krishna consciousness. Hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands. Wow, it is interesting. I saw one devotee, I forgot his name. He every week he went to Harinama with accordion, and he was good singer and musician. And usually he came back to the temple every week with new people, a number of new people, absolutely new from streets, from 50 to 100 every Harinama. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How is it possible? But his faith and contact with Prabhupada was so deep, so intensive, and it has changed the hearts and minds of people in the streets, in markets. Unbelievable. 2 hours and 50, at least, and devotees started before Harinam prepared a lot of prasadam. Now new people will come. 50, 100 need to distribute prasadam, need to organize feast. That is unbelievable. Impossible to copy. Yeah, you can try. You can take Vridangas and Karatals and go to Helsinki and you'll see. You can try it even now. After 2 hours, you will see result. Krishna, you can experience it. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And we need to have faith and open heart to Srila Prabhupada and contact with Srila Prabhupada inside of our heart. Not externally. Okay, do some obeisances. Yes, everybody from you did obeisances today to Prabhupada. Yes, yes, but it is a little bit external. Need to have heart contact. And after that, we will happy, we will able to do a very wonderful service and finally inspire a lot of people. No question about our inspiration. We will happy and inspired every moment. It is influence of Srila Prabhupada. Lord Shri Krishna is Supreme Personality of God. He came 500 years ago, as Lord Chaitanya and spread Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 50 years ago, his one great servant, Srila Prabhupada, spread this mantra in all over the planet, even in Finland. We are chanting holy names. It is our reality. Back to Godhead. We are inviting everybody, and we will help you to go to Srila Prabhupada and open heart to Srila Prabhupada. And after then, you will start to chant holy names. And after then, Lord Chaitanya will manifest it in your heart, and Lord Shri Krishna manifest it in your heart. Lord Shri Krishna and Lord Chaitanya now was in our hearts, but need to manifest them, need to clear our heart. Lord Chaitanya said, Chetadharvana Marjanam Jabhama Davanivapanam. All glory is to changing of the holy name process, which is the cleaning the heart and our mind from the dust collected from some hundreds and thousands our previous lives. It's process of purification. We need to clean. Every who will clean will have more cleaner and cleaner heart. But if you only external, oh yes, it is good people, Hare Krishna, yes, I know Hare Krishna mantra, but without changing, without serving, without visiting the temple. Okay, you have knowledge, but no results. Need to act, need to practice. Need to practice. Bhakti yoga means yoga, and yoga means practice. And main practice is kirtan, chanting of the holy name, lecture, discussion, and reading Prabhupada's books, and prasadam, transcendental vegetarian preparations, rice, dal, samosas, sabjis, gulab jamunas, sweet rice, halwa, and a lot of rasagulas, rasmalais, amrita gutikas. You know amrita gutika? Ah, Krishna. Need to prepare amrita gutika. Make. Okay. Yeah.
6 minutes.
Okay. If you have some questions, some topics, or some you can say or ask something, please. Is it interesting process? Yeah, Krishna, yeah.
You were talking about internal and external connection with Srila Prabhupada, and my question is, do we need just like come naturally when we do japa every day and follow the rules of Srila Prabhupada, or do we need to do something like external as well, like actually have some way of approaching the
External and internal aspects of our spiritual practice, it is like two sides of one thing. If we do metro, for example, yeah, we can make from both sides, and have some connection in the middle. But if we not so in the right way, we will have in the end two metros. It is good too. But internal situation, contact with Prabhupada is more important than external, of course. Yes, but by cultivating or maintaining a good contact with Srila Prabhupada, we need to read his books and need to know his biography, some stories about himself. For example, one time Srila Prabhupada was in Stockholm University, and he preached to students in 70s. I forgot exactly, maybe 73. I heard it from his disciple Prabhu. He was in this lecture. And Srila Prabhupada explained Varnashram Dharma for Varnas, Brahmanas, priests and intelligent person. Kshatriyas, it is warriors and tsars, kings. And Vaishyas, it is agricultural people and some financial active, some banker, business people, yes. And fourth is Shudras. It is some, I don't know, maker of all things and houses and the roads need to make. It is like this. And he explained this concept for Varnas in Stockholm University for students. And one student immediately started to ask Srila Prabhupada in some debate mood, Pacific mood. He said, of course, you think about yourself like a representative of Brahmanas, the highest level, yes or not? And Srila Prabhupada started to cry and said, no, I am not a member of any from this four. I am a very fault person. I'm more low than I'm from fifth, untouchable, no any qualification. And he cried. And his disciple Prabhu was. He said, I was so young and my blood was so hot. I wanted to jump and protect my guru. And Srila Prabhupada by hand said, no, sit. I said, sit, please, sit. Don't stand up. Yes, Srila Prabhupada is very wonderful, very wonderful. 90% of his lifetime of his life, he was like a love father. He was very kind, very personal, very unbelievable, full of love. And 10% of his time he was very strict. He corrected his disciples, he had debates with the wrong philosophies. But 90% of his time he was like father. Yes. And we need to have a lot of knowledge about Prabhupada, and by hearing these stories like this, our heart will open wider, step by step, and so on. And some service, if we follow instructions of Srila Prabhupada, these chances to rise. If we follow, we will have mercy of Prabhupada. One time I had a book, Cooking Together with Prabhupada, and very strict recipe, a lot of species, half of, I don't know, a teaspoon, half of teaspoon, pepper, half of teaspoon, turmeric, etc. And I try to follow. And during following, I try to have feeling of Prabhupada and very high level of happiness. It was like, I don't know, my body started to shake. Oh, Krishna, mercy of Prabhupada, I follow. Externally, I follow, but I have not. It is good experience, very good experience, like this. And every day, usually all brahmacharis in the temples or grihasthas in his flat, let's have a real feeling. After 15, especially 16 rounds of japa, have some extra happiness. It is happiness of Prabhupada because you are following his instructions. After 16 rounds, you have special feeling. After 14, no, 14, no, 15, a little bit 16, yes. It's reality. Let's check. No problem. It is contact with Prabhu. It is good. Okay? So, yes. Our time is finishing. Thank you very much for your desire to sing holy names, to discuss transcendental topics, and take Shiva Prasadam. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.